Hi there, it's Tammy here. And in this video, I'm going to start by asking you a quick question. Are your well-meaning friends and family telling you or advising you to stop strength training or lifting weights during your pregnancy? If this is you, you're actually not alone, and this video is 100% for you. You know, because many women I speak to have actually been advised by friends, parents, in-laws, and sometimes even their partners to stop strength training or lifting weights during pregnancy. And of course, we can't blame your well-meaning friends and family for wanting to keep you safe during pregnancy. Absolutely not. They care about you, right? But I think a big reason for this well-meaning but often misguided advice is because the way women train has actually changed. And I think it's safe to say that the landscape has shifted. But unfortunately for some people, these outdated ideas around what women should and shouldn't be doing during pregnancy has not changed with the landscape. And when I say the landscape has shifted, you no longer walk into the gym and see a sea of men. They're now filled with strong, capable, powerful women. No longer are we just relegated to doing classes using tiny pink dumbbells. As women, we're lifting weights, we're Olympic lifting, we're powerlifting, we're bodybuilding, we're crossfitting like never before. And we're also participating in sports in ways that our mothers and our grandmothers likely were not, And because of this, it's no wonder that you're being placed in difficult positions by well-meaning friends and family who are advising you not to train, to maybe walk or swim or do yoga or, heaven forbid, downgrade your training to beginner level, trimester-based, one-size-fits-all workouts instead. Anyway, the sad reality is, no matter how well-meaning the advice is, the people giving it typically lack the education, the knowledge, and the proven experience to be giving you advice around your training lifestyle during pregnancy. So the big question is, how do you navigate this? Especially when there's a huge part of you that's actually really unsure about what you should and shouldn't be doing yourself, which is completely understandable because things have suddenly shifted from the known to the unknown. When you're usually really sure of yourself, you're strong, you're capable and sure of yourself in the gym, it's actually extremely common during pregnancy to find yourself in a place where you're suddenly unsure of yourself, unsure of your ever-changing body, and unsure of what's even safe for you to be doing. And it's here where you feel very, very vulnerable, right? And you could almost call this place the danger zone. And there are a number of reasons why I've dubbed this place the danger zone. But for the sake of this particular video, the danger zone refers to the place where your well-meaning friends and family who have no specialist knowledge, no education, and no proven experience try to convince you to stop training and do something safe like walk or swim or do yoga and Pilates. Not that there's anything specifically wrong with these things, let me be clear here. And I've talked about this a little more in a video that I think was called Why I Believe the Advice Given to a Pregnant Woman Experiencing Pelvic Girdle Pain to Stop Strength Training is Incomplete. So if you want to watch that video, head back and check that out now. But for me, telling a woman who usually strength trains to do something safe like walk, swim, yoga, Pilates, or even downgrade her to generic beginner level one-size-fits-all workouts actually has the potential to disempower her and negatively impact her entire pregnancy experience. And we don't want to be doing that, right? So how do you communicate this to your friends and family who are suggesting that you stop training? Well, firstly, I'd advise you to arm yourself with education around strength training during pregnancy. And the great thing is that there's much, much more research being done that separates the benefits of resistance training from the benefits of aerobic exercise in the pregnant population. And the emerging research on resistance training during pregnancy actually suggests that it supplements and augments the benefits of aerobic exercise during pregnancy, as well as doing things like building muscular strength and improving functional capacity in a manner that's just not possible doing aerobic work alone. Amazing. Not only that, but the research also shows that resistance training during pregnancy does a whole host of other things, like providing improved weight management, reduces the incidence of gestational diabetes, decreases the risk of preeclampsia, reduces lower back pain, improves fetal development, improves the overall experience of labor, and from a psychological perspective, helps with improving overall psychological well-being, as well as improvement in body image. I mean, these are all huge pluses in my books. Of course, if you'd like me to go into more specific detail on any of these, please let me know, and I'm happy to delve much deeper into all of these in separate videos. Now, on the flip side of this, some of their concerns might be around things like how safe is it to actually strength train during pregnancy? And things like hyperthermia or dangerously elevated body temperature. Things like miscarriage, which is totally understandable, and injury, again, understandable. So of course we understand that your well-meaning friends and family have concerns, but in relation to these things, I've got some great news to share with you, and you can then share it with them or share this video with them. Because studies show that musculoskeletal complaints actually decrease among those who strength train regularly. And remembering that strength training actually increases connective tissue strength. So it's actually beneficial in reducing injury risk. Amazing. And when it comes to miscarriage, which, again, it's extremely understandable to have this concern, but recent studies have shown women who exercised during pregnancy actually had a lower rate of spontaneous abortion compared to those who are inactive. And I talk in great detail about the risk of sedentary lifestyle within my private WhatsApp community. And another study which compared resistance training to a control group showed that exercise was actually not associated with premature delivery and had no negative effects on gestational age. Awesome. So when it comes to overheating and hyperthermia, the studies have actually shown that low impact exercise, up to 70% of your max heart rate, shows no significant increase in core temperature from pre-exercise levels. And none of the women in this particular study even approached a dangerous body temperature. And the reason for this is thought to be things like the earlier onset of sweating, which I'm sure most pregnant women can agree with and experience, but it also has to do with the increase in blood plasma volume, which actually increases blood flow and overall temperature, which then accelerates the dissipation of the heat. It's all super amazing stuff when you think about it. And I'm telling you, the human body absolutely never ceases to amaze me. Maybe that's why I just love learning about pregnancy so much, is because there's always so much to know about it, right? But when it comes to your overall safety, it's 100% imperative that you get your healthcare provider's advice. That's an absolute bare minimum. But this is extremely important as they need to rule out any specific contraindications. But the reality is, as long as there are no complications and no contraindications, there's no reason in most cases why you can't train right up to the last few days or weeks before your delivery date. In fact, most of my pregnant clients train up to about 10 days to 2 weeks before their due date. Now, when it comes to exercise selection, my advice to you around this is to absolutely seek professional guidance from a specialist strength coach who is not only qualified in working with the pregnant population, but has demonstrated knowledge, demonstrated experience, and success in this area. And I'm not talking weeks or months here or has had a baby themselves. What I'm talking about is years of demonstrated experience. So my advice to you in this area is to seek out a coach or a program who provides bespoke, principle-based program design with individualized exercise prescription that's correctly timed, sequenced, and adjusts over time so your training can progress with your pregnancy. This way, your training can be adapted to your specific and individual needs as things arise, which they surely do during pregnancy. So if this video resonated with you and you'd like to know more, feel free to apply to my private WhatsApp community. The link's just in my bio. So that's it from me today. I really hope this video helped, and I'll absolutely see you in the next time. See you.